Morning, everyone. If I start dribbling, forgive me. I've been to the dentist, so the whole top part of my lip is all numb. But I'm going to chat to you today about an article or a post that we put up that went viral on Facebook. Much to our surprise, it was a really good little cartoon. We picked it up and ran with it. Another group had shared that as well, and it went even more viral than it went for us. So eventually, I was hoping very much that the artist would show up, and then he did. Someone tagged him, and we actually met him and did an interview. So this is the post. I don't know if you actually remember seeing this. Hey, Chloe, how you doing? Show up in your feed, but it showed up in a lot of people's feed, and I'll show you what viral means. And then later on, we can have a quick look at the video where I do interview Alan. And then we do a bit of a deeper dive into his cartoons and what he felt it was that made this particular cartoon go so viral. He's done quite a few, and he said there's been a couple that have gone quite viral as well. Do you remember that one there, Chloe? So Facebook has introduced a new, like a distribution score on your Facebook page. So that's quite interesting to have a look at whether you're going to go, up or down. But we get a lot of traction on our posts. So this post that we did just after this viral one, and in fact, we did our page following jumped quite significantly after that post as well, which is quite a good idea, which is quite good for us. Now, this is quite a clever little post, black and white dog meat, and that's the end result. It starts with a kiss. That was quite good. What have I done? And then if we go back, hopefully. Yes, there we go. Oh, that's me. Cool. Now, we would reach about 2,300 people. That's a pretty cool post. 222 engagements, 31 shares, 110 likes. So that's not a bad little average for our post to do. When we start putting up like products, I notice that things drop off. So it's about being in places quite often and popping up every now and then. We are doing live Q&As. We'll let you know if you'd like to join our group of business builders for dog businesses. Then ping us a DM. I don't know if that's called deep and meaningful or a direct message, but DM us seems to be the term at the moment. But if you have a look at the stats on this particular cartoon, 889,000 people reached, 67,000 engagements, and a distribution score of 610.7 times and higher, which is quite incredible when you consider a standard post like this is a product has only reached 530 people, and it's an eye-catching little video that we put together. And this one, cute cats and puppy dogs. Distribution score is down by 2.9 or lower, which is quite amazing. So 1.9 as opposed to looking at this post, which has gone 610. So those numbers are very, very significant. If you'd like to join our Facebook group, we have a group there for dog owners and dog trainers who can then enter our membership program as well. And you can introduce your dog. There's a few videos that we put up and some of our members are putting up as well. And that's a great place to introduce your dog and tell us a little about, share some posts and tell us a bit about your dog and ask any questions you might have as well. So let's have a look back at that post. Now, the gentleman's name, the artist's name is Alan Platt. So Alan does a few posts here and there. He doesn't like to take on too many friends on his Facebook page, but he was kind enough to accept our friend request and then do the interview, which is on this our recording here from the dog line. And me and my dog, I would like you to meet a new. I don't know if you can hear that. But
my background is
there's a cockatiel in the background. He's got a couple of guinea pigs with him. So they were quite good fun to meet.
Some of my cartoons on. There's a bit of a story to that because we
interview Alan next week. What we're going to do is
my wife decided to buy two from the pet shop.
Put up a page with the full video and then a link if you'd like to go in and see Alan's opinion and some of his other
she went to the pet shopping for two and came back with three.
Correct. She came out with three.
Happened to make the post go viral. It's a very interesting little story to hear about how he gets his inspiration and what he's actually producing, and which ones actually were his favourites, and some that he thought would go viral, and some that that didn't, and some that he didn't think would go viral, and they actually did. So that's quite interesting there. Okay, so there's our Facebook page. If you've joined that, that's great. You can see some of our stats up over the million reach mark, which is pretty good in the last 28 days. So it's good, very good for your our profile, and up 185%. So these regular posting, and if you're doing it properly, and doing what we call content stacking. If you want to have a chat about that in the membership, you can send us a DM and join the membership if you do have a business, and we can go through some techniques that we're using to increase our following. I do believe it rubs off. It's very hard to pin down exactly what attributes growth in sales, but obviously if people are seeing you, and multi-touchpoint marketing is pretty much what it's called, and engagement. But we'll go into a bit of a deep dive into the membership with some of our members. And if you are looking for dog trainers, we do have members who are dog trainers, happy to chat, and they can teach you a little bit about dog training in their area. Anyway, I'll sign off now. That was one of our little interesting little things with that particular post that did go viral, and it was good to see how far it was going to go. Quite incredible. All right, well, if you want to have a chat about dog training or bark collars, radio dog fences, give us a call, 1300-THE-DOG, 1300-843-364, and I will sign off. Looking forward to seeing you guys next week. We'll have a bit more of a chat with Alan and show you a link. We'll send an email out. If you'd like to get that email, let us know. Send us a DM, and we'll put you on the list and send you a link to that interview with Alan. Very, very nice man, and it was a pleasure chatting to him. Oh, and by the way, we are donating $200 to Wodonga Dog Rescue, our friends in whereabouts are they? Albury, Wodonga, and say hello to those guys. And we're doing that on behalf of Alan because we obviously got a lot of benefit out of that. So we'd like to share that around with the dog rescue group. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Bye.